Hey hockey player, in this video I want to run through all the exercises that you can use to strengthen the chin-up and the pull-up motion. Look, chin-ups and pull-ups are one of the best exercises in the game to improve your shot power and make sure that you're strong on the puck. The problem is, it's also one of the hardest exercises in the game, and it's not uncommon at all that beginners and even intermediate trainees cannot perform pull-ups or chin-ups properly. This isn't a problem. There's plenty of things that we can do in the meantime to work your way up to strengthen all of the muscles and movement systems associated with this exercise so that eventually you're going to be able to perform it and get the most benefits from it for your hockey performance. We're going to start with the jumping pull-up, okay? How this works is we are going to give ourselves momentum to be able to perform it. Momentum is a bad thing for some exercises, but we want to strengthen all of the movement pathways and muscles for the pull-up. And this is a great way to do it, but how we're going to do it is limit the momentum we allow ourselves. Here's how it works. You're going to have your feet planted on a flat position here. You're going to get in your pull-up position or your chin-up position, whichever you're performing, and you're going to give yourself a slight boost with your legs. So I'm going to jump a little bit, and I'm back. Jump a little bit, and I'm back. Jump and back. How you want to feel is you want to give yourself just enough momentum to be able to complete the lift, but not enough momentum to take the stress off of your muscle tissue. Remember, we want to train muscles, not movements. So make sure you're using just enough to be able to get through that sticking point in the lift so that you're still training all the back muscles and arm muscles the way that you should be. That's the first thing that you can do. The second way in which you can approach this is with a training partner. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your training partner press up on your back. The last thing that you want to happen is for somebody, when you always see this in the gym, is pull up on your legs. If you pull up on your legs, you're going to end up in this bow position that you don't want to be in. So I'm going to have Kevin come in here and demonstrate how the assisted pull-up works properly. I'm going to be in position here. Kevin has his hands on my mid to upper back, and he gives me just enough pressure in the right area to make sure I can perform the lift. That's how you're going to be performing it that way. Notice he didn't touch my legs, because if he did, I would end up like this, and then we'll end up not performing the exercise properly. That's the second variation that you can use. The third variation that you can use is eccentric pull-ups. Eccentric refers to the lengthening of the muscle tissue, or what a lot of you probably know as the negative portion of the lift. When you do eccentric contractions, you are much stronger in the eccentric position than you are in the concentric position, pulling yourself up. But you're still training the exact same muscle fibers responsible for strength in that movement pattern. So a great way to train chin-ups and pull-ups, if you're not strong enough concentrically to do a lot of reps yet, is to do more reps eccentrically. Let me show you how it's done. You're going to want to aim for about 5 seconds. I'm going to be here. I'm going to pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Outstretched position. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's say I start getting a little bit tired. Well, I've got my feet here. Now I can do a momentum pull-up with an eccentric. Down. Momentum pull-up with an eccentric. Keeping that nice 5-second steady on the way down. And then we're still training all the muscle groups that we're supposed to. So if you can't do all the reps yet, maybe you do 2 reps good, and then you do 2 reps eccentrically, and then you do 2 reps with momentum and eccentrics. You're still getting so much more time under tension than you otherwise would have, and therefore you're going to create a larger training stimulus and get more results from your training. Another variation I want to show you is with the band. Got a band right here. What you would do is you would set up your safeties that are going to protect you during a back squat, but you're going to set them up a little bit higher than normal. Wrap your band around these safeties A lot of gyms have bands. Some of them hide them at the front desk. You just got to go ask for them. Then you've got your band here. Sneak your way back into the rack. Get up. And now, if I don't have a training partner, I can use a band to help me out. I'm here, gonna step back on the band, and now this is going to help me up. That's how we would use a band in order to perform this motion. So you've got a lot of options here. You can do eccentric reps. You can do momentum reps. You can do momentum plus eccentric reps. You can do reps with a training partner. You can do reps with bands. And then there's also another variation known as the assisted pull-up, which is actually a machine. It works very much like the band, but you actually stand on a plate-loaded platform that helps you up in the chin-up or the pull-up. That's another option or variation for you to work with. So there's so much you can do here to make sure you're training the actual movement. The last thing that I would want you to do is a lat pull down. So that would be considered the furthest regression. Yes, a lat pull down can be a replacement for a pull up, but I can tell you from a muscle recruitment standpoint and just from a coaching experience standpoint, you do not get the same results with lat pull down as you do pull ups. So I am way more inclined to recommend all the hockey athletes out there use one or more or some combination of all the variations that I showed you today so that you can start doing a lot more pull-ups. And when you use this stuff and you use these variations on a regular basis, 1 to 2 times per week, you can expect your pull-up strength to be much, much, much stronger in less than 8 weeks. I promise you that. All right? I hope you liked that video. I hope you learned something and that you're going to be able to use it this week in your training. If you liked it, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and also subscribe to our hockey training channel. And if you want a free relentless conditioning package, make sure you click on the link in the comment section below.